was Tiffany Haddish's best friend until the day we found out the movie was at 100 million. And I was on the phone with her. I was like, friend, I'm so proud of you. The movie's at 100 million. We was on the phone. And she's like, friend? I was like, yeah, bitch. We best friends. She was like, friend. She's like, friend, nigga, friend. I was like, yeah. I'm so proud of you. Best friend. We had been on the phone like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. We had been talking. And she was like, have you ever been to my house? I was like, damn. Like, no, I ain't never. You're right. I ain't never been to your. But I was there when a nigga was whooping your ass. Like I was, what I'm saying? I done seen other shit. I done seen, I've been there for some shit. So, like, yeah. She's like, we ain't da. I guess when I said best friend, I'm proud of you. I don't know what spirit it triggered in her, but she had to get me straight right then. She's like, nigga, this ain't that. I don't know if you saw that thing with Brorilla, her sister went off on her about not helping her or some shit.
Yeah.
And I agree, like, no one successful owes you anything. You can't call one successful person I know and have them say, I asked them for shit. My family was asking, like, why you don't talk to Tiffany? When Tiffany Haddish came to Memphis, she pretty much stayed with me and my lady. We part, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole week before she went to do girls trip, which was like 2 weeks, she was like, Henry, you should come to New Orleans. I'm about to go down here and take the boot. So, bitch, I had a warehouse job. I had to go, you know what I'm saying? I had to go clock in and get on the forklifts. I was like, man, I hate I ain't go. But like, we still talked to rap every day. So when the shit went down, and we were still talking, movie taping. We did a show. We did a weekend together in Boston. We did a couple cities together. Like, we was still like, I'm talking about like this. When she told me I had never been to her house, I realized, you're right, I haven't. But I had.
Damn. That was a tough comment.
Is it what?
That was a tough comment.
It hit me like in the stomach. I was like, damn, this bitch right, I ain't never been to her house. Like, but I knew her before and I say them words like, yeah, you're right. I knew her. And we like, I think you do when you doing with shows with people all the time and you seeing them every day, and you start feeling like a camaraderie and like a you know what I'm saying? Imagine being every night we at different spots together, listening to each other and like, you pep talking and no, don't quit, don't kill yourself. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is when you're in the trenches of it before you graduate. And that access keeps the rest of us motivated. You know what I'm saying? When one person leaps up and then you're like, oh, just cuts off the Jew man, so I can't touch you no more. And you know what I'm saying? Just closes all the doors. You're like, damn.
Shout out to Henry Coleman, man. I've always had a problem with this part where people they pretend like they're in your circle because of who you are as a person. They like your character, your smile. They don't care if you're obese. They don't care if your family is poor. People who just act as if they're dipping and extracting here and there provides you enough to convince you, after you've done all of the laborious work, that they were actually who you needed, what you needed, and they should be there to partake in the spoils of your hard labor. Most people don't even know what being a friend is, let alone being a best friend. Two words that get thrown around way too much: love and friend. And you guys fail miserably at being either or. What you really are extractors of resources, of time, of energy. You really don't even like the person or respect them. But what ends up happening while you are there pretending to be something you're not, this person is doing all of this hard work to build themselves up to the extent to where they no longer have to be around people like you. When I started watching this clip, I thought, oh, it was going to be a situation where she just completely crapped on him. But I'm listening to him talking. It's like what I'm gathering is, well, my nigga, you were there for certain benefits, and you stuck your nose and inserted yourself in certain areas so that it would come off as if you were really there for her. But when it all boiled down to it, were you at birthdays? Did you eat dinner with her? Did you sit at the table with these people? The older I got, the more I realized, shit, I done poured way more into people than they ever poured into me. How can I ever say that you was a best friend or this, that, or a third when shit, the bulk of the time that I was struggling, broke, going through all types of hardships and shit, it was all about you. I'm seeing you. I'm visiting you. I'm doing this for you. Where's the reciprocity? But what men and women like that know how to do, they know how to play on weaknesses. They know how to isolate you from the reality that is you don't know yourself. You're traumatized. You've never known real friendship, real love, real consistency. So you attach yourself to any and everything because it's easier that way to do it. But once you start to get around folks that show you a different path, you start to wake up. Oh, it's a new game. You move different. And then they start thinking that they can gaslight you and pull you back in by calling you out for behavior patterns that they're not accustomed to you having, which are detriment to their goals and objectives, which is to keep you underneath them for as long as possible until they no longer have use for you. The whole time they never really gave a shit about who you was as a person anyway. That's why, as far as I'm concerned, if you ain't been eating with me, ramen noodles and ketchup packets, and you ain't on that type of time, you ain't going to be nowhere near me later on. I want to speak to you. We want to have a conversation. I'm good. What do y'all think? I think a lot of people in Hollywood are fake friends, all that. I think a lot of people in the industry are fake friends, all that, especially on social media. Folks just be using each other just to get out of the person what you want to get out of them. But y'all don't really be getting down with the get down to. Come on, let's just tell the truth.